Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. My name is Dr. Joshua Aura. I teach management accounting through Zoom. So we have online Zoom classes at RCM Publishers. So today I want to take you through this concept of process costing, and by the end of today's session, good students should be able to know how to construct a throughput account, and a process account. So ladies and gentlemen, here we are with a great illustration. We are told that a company uses process costing to value its output. The following was recorded for the period. We can see the input materials were 2,200 kilograms at 4.95 per kilogram. We can see the conversion cost. We can see the normal loss, then the actual loss. So what is the value per unit of output? Solution. So the first thing that a good student will do to master this particular question is to construct what we call a throughput table, a throughput account. So come here, mention there throughput account. So for the throughput account, what do we have here? It's a debit credit account, very easy to construct, right? So it's a T account which has got debit credit. On the debit side, we shall put the input. So we have the input quantity, the input material, which we are told was 2,200 kilograms. Remember, in the throughput account, we don't take money. In the throughput account, you only account for movements of physical quantities, units. So this input, 2,200, how was it at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen? How do we account for it at the end of the day on the credit side? We know that some of these will be lost normally. So losses will always go to the credit side. So come and give us the normal loss. So we have here normal loss. The normal loss which has been provided here is 5% of the input. So 5% of the input, which is 2,200. So we have here 0.05 times 2,200, which gives us 110. Do we have any other loss other than this normal loss? Oh yes, because we are told that the actual loss was 165. The actual loss was 165, which of course is more than 110. Meaning that the excess lost units will be classified under abnormal loss. So we have abnormal loss will be 165 minus 110. So we have 165 minus answer 110, which gives me an abnormal loss of 55. So the two must always add up to the total actual loss. Ladies and gentlemen, the only thing that now we need to account for, having accounted for the two losses on the credit side, is the output. Because what we are doing on the credit side basically is to account on the distribution of the units that we received. So we have, ladies and gentlemen, our output. So the output will be the balancing figure. So this is 2,200 is bigger, so we have 2,200 on this side, meaning that the balancing figure will be 2,200, what we have here, minus the losses, minus 55, minus 110, which gives us 2035. Now, ladies and gentlemen, having gotten this particular account complete and balancing like that, now we can go to the next step, which is the process account. So mention there process account. So we have here process account. So how will this process account look like, ladies and gentlemen? My process account will look like this. We have at the middle, those two lines, we have what we call description. We have the units. we have cost per unit, and then lastly, we have the value. The same will be replicated on the other side, where we have description, we have units, we have cost per unit versus value. So here we are, my great friends. Remember, as I am doing this particular account, what I have, ladies and gentlemen, is to follow the throughput account that we have there. So we have the input. We have the input here. The input units are 2,200. 2,200, of which each one of them came with how much here? At 4.95. So we have here 4.95. So 2,200 times cost per unit of 4.95, that will give us 2,200 times 4.95, which gives us a total cost of 10,890. 10,890. Now, ladies and gentlemen, other than input, remember in the processor account, we normally account for all the expenses. So we have the expenditure that we incurred to procure the material. Now we'll come and consider the other expenses here, like conversion cost. So we have the conversion cost. Remember, conversion cost, ladies and gentlemen, stands for the labor and overheads, of which they gave us a block figure of conversion cost of 14,694. 14,694. So come to the credit side and account for these items that are on the credit of the throughput. So we have here normal loss. I can see 110, and then they have told us that normal loss units was scrapped at 3.3. Normal loss units was scrapped at 3.3. So we have here 110 times 3.3, which gives us 363 like that. That is normal loss. The next one is abnormal loss. So we have abnormal loss, and then we have the output. The abnormal loss, I can see the number of units, quantity units here were 55. And then we have the output, which is 2035. Ladies and gentlemen, remember that abnormal loss and the output, they are valued in the same way. Abnormal loss and output are valued in the same way, using the same model. So we need a function, we need an equation for valuing the cost per unit. So come here and give us the total, or rather the cost per unit. So we are talking of valuation. We have here valuation of output, versus abnormal loss. So how do we value this? This is a special formula that cost per unit for the two. Cost per unit for the two will be equal to total process cost, the total process cost minus normal loss scrap value. For those of you who are taking notes, you need to know that this is normal loss scrap value. I'm repeating again, minus normal loss scrap value all over input units, minus normal loss units. So we have the total process cost minus normal loss scrap value, all over input units minus normal loss units. So come and give us the cost per unit. So cost per unit will be total process cost. Come to your process account, the cost that you are seeing here. The cost that you're seeing here will give us the total process cost. So come and add the two. When you add the two, what are you able to get? 10,890 plus 14,694. 10,890 plus 14,694, which will give us 25. 25,584. These costs, which are automatically on the debit side of the process account, will be giving me what I'm looking for there, the total process cost. So the total process cost here is 25, 584. 584 minus the normal loss scrap value. Normal loss scrap value is 363. 363. All over the input units, ladies and gentlemen, input units, I know they were 2,200. Input units were 2,200 minus normal loss units. Normal loss units were 110. So please move slowly, get the numerator and the denominator, and then you divide the two. So minus 363, which gives me 221. All over 2,200 minus 110, which gives me 2090. So the two, we have 25, 220, 25, 221, 221, divided by answer, which gives me 12.0675. So the question wanted us to end it there, get 12.0675 as the cost per unit for the output. But for our case, for learning purposes, I would just want us to complete this. So this is the valuation here. So we have, because of my space, I'm supposed to be having this 12 point something here, right? And the same will apply here for the output. So then what I will do is to take the 55 times that cost per unit. So we have here, ladies and gentlemen, 55 times 12.0675. Yes, I'm able to get the total value, which is 663.7125. Then we have 2035 times 12.0675, which gives me 557.3625. So please, if you want to know whether you are correct or wrong, try adding the 3. So we have here plus 663.7125 plus 363 give us the answer. I'm getting a 584, just like this one here. So they have to agree. They have to agree in form of units and also in form of values. So in form of units here we have 110 plus 55 plus 2035 equals, which gives me 2,200, which is exactly the same quantity that we have here, 2,200. So ladies and gentlemen, this marks the end of this particular class. Keep on subscribing for RCM online classes. For those of you who are doing CPAs, don't forget that RCM publishes great study materials for CASNEB courses. So we have study textbooks, and then we have revision kits. Should you want to acquire them from us, these are our numbers. You simply call us and we shall be able to organize how you'll be able to get them. Thank you very much, and please keep on sharing this post. God bless you.